Yesterday was a Wednesday just like any other Wednesday, dreary and unremarkable. The sun barely peeked above the horizon, but the office break room was already buzzing with activity. The hum of the industrial-sized coffee maker filled the air as people sipped their morning joe or fiddled with their laptops or phones. I stood awkwardly in the corner, trying to make myself invisible amidst the crowd. It felt suffocating, the close proximity making it impossible to ignore the muffled voices from the conference room next door. My arms were crossed tightly over my chest as I tried to blend into the background, but the room was too small for that many bodies. The tension grew thicker than the stale air in the corner of the room, and I could feel everyone's eyes on me. They seemed to be waiting for something, a meeting perhaps, a presentation maybe. Whatever it was, they were all keeping an eye on their watches and glancing nervously at each other. The clock ticked by as the minutes grew longer and my anxiety spiked. I felt trapped in that small space, boxed in by people and physical constraints. The hum of the coffee maker seemed to grow louder with each passing second, until finally, Sarah walked up behind me. "Hey," she said, her voice tinged with impatience. "Are you ready for this morning's meeting?" I hesitated before replying, yes, I think so." She gave me a dismissive nod and turned to walk away, but not before muttering something under her breath that I couldn't quite make out. I found a seat at the end of the table and tried to ignore the stares from my coworkers as they all waited for the meeting to begin. As if waiting wasn't already bad enough, now I had to do it in the middle of a packed room with nowhere to hide. And then it happened. Sarah called me into her office, and she didn't mince words. "You need to learn how to deal with stress better," she said, her voice stern but fair. She was right, I knew that. I had been acting out of character lately, snapping at people and avoiding responsibilities. But it wasn't my fault, it was all because of that one incident last week. As we sat there in silence, the weight of her words pressing down on me like a heavy blanket, I realized how much damage I had done to my relationships with my colleagues. I knew what needed to be done. I had to apologize and make things right. But I couldn't bring myself to do it yet, not until I figured out why I was acting the way I was. So, AITA.